force of XRP. Many of you are about to lose it because we have some very important information about the Federal Reserve. Okay, everyone has been wondering when, why, and how the rate cuts will happen. That's what we'll talk about in the video we're going to upload today, since we now have a good idea of when they will start. I'd like to start with this great story from Christopher Waller of the Federal Reserve, who said that interest rates might be lowered as soon as the meeting in July. Is it true that this is a possibility? If this doesn't happen, I think August will be the month when money starts to come back into the markets. This is becoming a more likely scenario. Having said that, there are a few things going on right now that I think will have a big effect on XRP. As you may have noticed, the price of XRP has been going down all day. Right now, it's trading at 211. With that said, I'd like to talk about some more market news that will have short and medium term effects. This will let us start getting ready for the rate cuts that are expected to start. I think we can all agree that it would be great when interest rates start to go down and money starts to flow in. So let's get some pretty good entry right now. That being said, Coinbase is also involved in a number of pretty important things right now. Actually, this is a pretty big deal, isn't it? Coinbase is in the process of getting all the necessary government licenses across Europe in order to launch its cryptocurrency services. This will make it easier for more people in Europe to access cryptocurrency. To put it another way, there will be big changes in that direction that will be good for everyone in the XRP Solana scenario. To make things easier, Bitcoin and any other ecosystems that give people more ways to switch from standard paper money to cryptocurrency and make it easier for more people to access Bitcoin will be more welcome. Most people in the US, Canada, and Australia probably put their first cryptocurrency funds on Coinbase. This is because Coinbase has all the necessary licenses to work directly with banks and make it easy to transfer cryptocurrency to and from your bank account. We also work directly with PayPal and many other money transfer services to answer your question. Yes, I do think that this, along with the EU's plans to print money and lower interest rates as part of a huge stimulus package, could bring billions of euros into cryptocurrency over the next few months as businesses get their licenses. You might be wondering why the markets are so unstable right now, how things are going now that this information is out in the open, and why the price of XRP is falling. In the world of cryptography, things almost never go as planned, even when you have the best news ever. The markets will keep falling because of the money on Wall Street. Their goal is to stop you from making money, and they will lie to do it. Options on Bitcoin and Ethereum worth about $4.00 bill, 100 million each, are expiring today. Many people want to sell their altcoins because options on other cryptocurrencies worth billions of dollars are also expiring today. The same thing is happening on the stock market today. Options on stock indexes, exchange traded funds, ETFs, equity index futures, and individual stocks are also expiring. So the value of these options is $6 trillion, 0 cents, 800 billion. That's crazy. Don't you think there are a lot of sales on top of a lot of purchases? List of expirations, a lot of puts, calls, and other activities are happening right now in the world of leveraged futures trading. There's no doubt that things are completely crazy. You could say the same thing about people who trade cryptocurrency. What I mean is that a lot of people are selling their stocks and buying a piece of something that will make a lot of people want to sell. That's just how things are in the world. That's why we're a little bit in the red today. The most important reason is that, ironically, institutions were responsible for a lot of it, and retail. It's a mix of the two because both sides have access to a lot of these tools, especially in the crypto field. However, there are still a lot of problems in the world. For example, the Japanese economy is still struggling to deal with the effects of inflation. I'm sure Japan is going to start to fall apart. It's even more ridiculous to think about negative interest rates when prices are going up so fast that people can't pay their bills. At this point, it looks like this country's debt to GDP number is way too high. I'd like this to be a lesson to other governments around the world. Don't let your debt to GDP ratio get even remotely close to Japan's. If it does, there will be big problems for you. Right now, I think it's pretty clear that Japan's economy will completely collapse over the next year. If the US or Europe's economies do get worse in any way, I think Japan's will fall apart right away. That's how weak their system is right now. So I think the US, Japan needs their interest rates to go down as soon as possible because they have a lot of US bonds and other things that need to be paid for. Having said that, I'd like to give you a little more information about the price movement because XRP fell by 2.5% during the day. I'm actually quite happy about this, but I find it a little strange that the price of XRP is falling right now. In what ways do you find joy? I'm relieved about it because it lets me lower the entry price I normally charge for one, which is great. Investors are thrilled whenever the average price at which they can buy something drops. They think there have already been a lot of drops. Don't miss it because I'm about to start another long position on XRP. Right now, the trigger price is very close to being reached. If we touch it, the price will go up, which I think is very likely to happen because of something I'm about to show you. The average price at which futures and spot purchases can be made is expected to go down. And when we finally see that great comeback and move up that usually happens after a lot of selling pressure, I'm going to kill it at the futures game to show you how much money people in my group are making right now by betting on all of these sudden changes. I will give you some examples to show you how much money these people are making from shorts and logs. It's amazing, don't you think? Some of them have gone from making 13% to 134% more.